A very good morning to you from London Stansted here, sitting outside parking stand 84 right. I think this is 84 right. So we're sitting outside here now, the Ryanair boat 737-800 London Hotel, Quebec Bravo Lima once again. It's just coming up on 6 AM in the morning here, the fellow Ryanair on VAT7 there. So I'm not the only one crazy enough to be up at 6 for this. And we're going to be operating a service Ryanair 8553 off as callsign Ryanair 5 November Quebec to Ibiza. So very nice here, early morning here. It's Stansted, calm, and let's get going for departure before let's try and make an on-time departure here today. So welcome to the flight deck. Let's get to position, get the aircraft set up, ready to go. So let's review the operational flight plan first here. Today it's Ryanair 8553, call sign, Ryanair 5 November Quebec, Stansted to Ibiza. Cost index 6, ground distance 929, average of 12 knots of headwind, correction tailwind. So cruising today 350, that seems sweet to recommend cruising. Flight time 221, the yacht is Palma de Mallorca, standard for Ibiza. Block fuel, we've got 8776, we've got approximately 89 tanks, it's checked, and fund reserves 2.4 tons. Routing today, that's from radar box off runway 22 Napa departure and into the Quarterfall Victor, coming in from the north for the Ibiza runway 06 Isles approach. So off block 6 local, so that's about 15 minutes, try to get ready for departure then, and to block in at time 35 local, scheduled in Ibiza. Full flight today, I'm pretty certain, so 189 passengers, max 184 here though, that's fine. 59.3 tons of zero fuel weight, giving us a takeoff weight of 68 tons approximately, and landing weight of 62.3 tons, well within limits for the landing weight. So weather en route today looking pretty fine, the shear value is just 2, should be good. And let's take the weather at our airports. This is a little outdated though, but yeah, current moment, let's see. So Stansted's currently 1702 knots, no clouds, KNH 1026, 2 degrees, and Ibiza 0405 knots. So this would mean runway 24 would be in operation because max tailwind 5 knots, but let's see how it goes throughout today. 10 degrees, KNH 1024. So no TAMs, pretty much nothing. Lima closed, Hotel Juliet, and for Ibiza, a couple of restrictions for these Reservoir Point, Gizlu, Varet for November, and Varet to Yankee arrivals. Yeah, none of these, but for this one we'll have to take a look at that. Plus 3000 for Waypoint Gizlu, and these are fine as well. Yeah, none of them for us. And the weather en route, expected to be fine, just cruising below the tropopause here today. London's from the north, giving us a slight tailwind, that's all that matters. Good clear conditions all the way across France, Channel, France and Pyrenees, and standing over Barcelona into Ibiza. So we currently are at parking position Stansted. Let's see, there it is, parking position 8-4 right here on east-west, correction, echo-west. So we're pushing back to face north and echo-west. Let's go and plan push back there. Standard push to face north, yeah, fairly straightforward stuff. So something like this would do nicely. There you go. So Echo West taxiing out, and we'll take hotel all the way to its 001 holding point, runway 22. So no mixing up for Romeo this time. And that's going to be full length 3049 meters. Oh, just changed because it's coming up with sunrise. Then yeah, it's changed to daylight. That's fine. So it's going to be 3049 meters for the intersection departure from for full length. As you can see over here, they go 3049 meters, and it's going to be the Nugbo 1 runway departure off runway 22. So stop altitude is 4000 the sit, so straight to 3.1 to 0 X-ray, which is 105 localized DME. right turn inbound, accepting 169 outbound from Barkway, 11625, and then outbound 2572 Aquabo. 169's there, 222 there for the final approach course, 1625 and 105. So it's put in the MMR here to help us as reference, and 4000 is indeed put in there for the stopwatch to sit. So fixed rings, 25 miles, which is treated as basically a 3000 feet MSA up to 25 miles. It's been put in up there already. There you go. And the restrictions are there. The one thing I will do is, let's go to approach. 214, let's go and put in there 214 below for Nugbo, just to help us with the turning. Nugbo is just there. Yeah, although we can go ahead and accelerate if we get a shortcut or something like that. There's a 214 below. So, engine failure, we'll be heading select runway, heading 222, 25 miles and hold of 3000 feet. And then probably right hand circuit runway. 22 for the return. We can burn off a little fuel if it's non-urgent, 65.3 tons max away for Ryanair aircraft. Yeah. And the approach will be the standard the ILS-22 minimums 548 clear conditions today, so absolutely nothing to worry about for the minutes. And yeah, 105 has been put in there already with the Barkway VR as reference. This approach straightforward, basically the same as our sit, to be honest with you. Yeah, turn right, just 171 radio instead of 169. Right, so the rejected takeoff below 8 knots, check for the master caution knots or abnormalities. Berth 80 reject warning for fire warning. Aircraft unsafe, unable to fly. Bird strike. Correction. Note bird strike upward wind shear. I've got stop. Close the throttles. Manual raise speed brake lever. Apply maximum reverse and apply maximum braking. You're verified that the other throttles were disconnected. Speed brake lever is up. Max reverse applied. Maximum braking or operation of the RT auto brake. You did call 100 knots, 8 knots, 6 knots. I stopped graph and runway. Set the parking brake. And set flap 40. Inform air traffic control of the reject, and we identify the problem, run the checklist, take it from there. Any questions? So it's the pushback, taxi out, sit, sit, restricted takeoff, immediate return, has been discussed. Alright, so performance review now for departure. It's going to be runway 22 full length 3049, conditions are dry, anti-ice off, packs on. 68.3 tons of takeoff weight. That's fine, that's our current weight. 1000 feet acceleration, ignore this, yeah, it's an NADB2 departure. 424448. 26k sector temperature 51, giving us 89.7 on the speeds there. Let's go with plan 10. So there you go, 51, 89.8, so 0.1% difference, it's fine. 6.07 units trim set, 424448 has been put in there. Fixed speeds, and yeah, nothing changed there. 1026 put in there, and the MFR is 1350. Stansted airport elevation 348,000 feet acceleration for both, for all three actually. Yeah, it says there, but on charts it does say 348 for the airport elevation. All right, so without further ado, then let's actually go ahead and do our checklist and stuff. It's currently 5.3. Let's get the AP started. Then we can maybe get going. So, sections, ground services. Maybe we can go ahead and release the release the 2 left stairs. Release these guys, and track the air stairs and close the door. So let's go ahead and do our cockpit preparation checklist. Correction, no, well, that's not what it's called. It's called the safety inspection checklist. First flight of the day, we do need to do everything there. So safety inspection, surface chocks checked, maintenance status checked, battery on, electric hydraulic pumps are on, and landing gear lever is down. Safety inspection checklist complete. Alright, let's go and do the PA, and then we can prepare to get going from here. So if everything is all fine, there you go, we have the power on, fuel pumps, 4 on hydraulics are normal, and we do have center fuel more than 1 ton, so centered bumps can come on as well. And overall looking just fine. Alright, so you can go ahead and go down for sections, ground services, release the ground power of the chocks. Alright. So before start checklist, down to the line. RS modulators, nav, gear pins 1, 2, 3 removed, probe covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removed, light test checks, oxygen tested 100%, navigate, correction, yaw damper on navigation transferred and display switches. We have normal auto. And we have fuel, we've got 8 on board, 8 required, 8 9 on board, 6 pumps on, checked. Cabin util, IV galley power switches on, emergency exit lights are on, fasten belts on, window heat on, aircon and press, packs, auto bleeds on set, pressure modulator is auto, flight instruments 223, 223, QNH 1026 at once, twice, 3 times, indicating 340. Checked, cross-checked. Auto brake, RTO, hydraulics are normal. Speed brake down D10 to park brake set. Step through cutout switches normal. Wheel well and fire warning checked. Radios, radar and transponder set and standby. Rudder aileron trim. 380. Takeoff briefing discussed. PA complete. PA is not complete, so let's do the PA now. Ladies and gents, very good morning to you from Flight Deck. Welcome aboard Ryanair Flight 8553 service from London Stansted off to Ibiza this morning. Flight time takes approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes cruising at 35,000 feet today, tracking southwesternly out of Stansted and then turning left head south, crossing the English Channel, France to Pyrenees and sailing over Barcelona into Ibiza. Expecting to approach either from the north or the south today, depending on weather conditions. Within Ibiza is looking fine. Temperature ground currently at the moment is 10 degrees, expected to warm up during the day. And light winds currently reported from the south. Correction, from the north. East. Conditions are going to be smooth, just a little light tailwind here helping us cut our flight time a little shorter. Thank you very much for choosing to fly with Ryanair. We hope you enjoy the on-board service and we will speak to you before to set the latest weather conditions. Thank you very much for your attention and wish you a pleasant flight. It'd be kind of funny if pilots wish them a safe flight. Right, so continue to check this. So PA complete, FMC, CDU set, N1 in IS box auto, step trim. We've got 6.1 units set. Performance, weight and balance, silent send, EFP, FM mode, state, mobile phones, FM mode, flight deck windows and cockpit door, locked doors. Closed, passengers seated. Before start check is completed, down to the line. Right, if that's the case, then let's go ahead. And if all is looking fine, we will do ourselves a favour and get a on-time departure go. So connect to TAC, please.
Cockpit to ground.
So TAC's connecting.
This is ground, stand by.
Area behind the aircraft. Is it all clear? Yep, pretty much looks all clear. The fellow there is probably also going to depart shortly. Alright, let's do our before start to flow. So, before start checklist below the line, aircon packs off, anti-collision lights
All
on,
doors and hatches closed.
parking brake is set, and transponder and altitude
The parking
boarding
brakes are
off.
set. You may
Start
lift.
checklist complete.
Parking brake set, lifting the aircraft.
Alright, they're lifting and we should be ready to push. Let's go ahead and start pushback, please.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
So, 1 minute early,
Okay, clear for
probably
push
not
start.
2 minutes early.
Please release parking brake.
Brakes
Parking
released.
brakes are released.
Commencing pushback.
Okay,
Start
4:59.
the engine
Yeah, it's 1 minute
sequence.
early. That's all good. Yeah, it's very nice to see.
Yeah, we'll
Off
start in the
time
sequence.
4959. Starts traffic. Ryanair 5 to Quebec. Pushback parking stand 84 right 2 phase north on Echo West. Starts traffic. Right, off we go. Alright, let's say we've been given clearance to start the engines. So start sequence 2, then 1, start number 2. And 2, or pressure, and 1. So 25%. Start levers go to run. Spar valves are operating. So fuel flow, EGT coming up quite nicely there. And it's called idle here, yeah. It's not run, that's my bad, yeah. 777, yeah, it's called fuel control switches and it's run and cut off. But yeah, it's idle and cut off. So pushback's looking very nicely, very nice here, and starter cutout 1 to 2.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Ground.
So
You may
brakes
disconnect.
and 1 to 2 stable start
Okay,
number 1.
sir, clear to disconnect.
Thank you very much for the push. See you on the left side with the signal, and see you next time. Bye-bye. And 2, all pressure, and 1. So valves are operating, engine and spar valve, fuel flow, EGT, excellent. So short taxi today, let's say cabin crew have been briefed, so we will take it just normal 10 knots all the way out, maybe a little faster in here. Yeah, and oh, there he is, he's pushing. But I don't believe he called an intercom, but that's pretty much standard nowadays. Yeah, I always say the same thing, don't I? Alright. Starter cutout 1 to 1. When it's cold, it does take a little long for some reason. Yeah, TAT 1, so there might be a change in the QNH. No, yeah, maybe slight change. Yeah, let's see. So, 1 stable. Get our timing 3 minutes there. Okay. Of course not. Nope, that's not correct. Aircon.
Stansted traffic, Ryanair 907 November, taxing to holding point Sierra 1, runway to 2 via...
Oh, zone temp. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, it's just cold, that's all. Trip reset will be fine. It doesn't come up again. Yeah, that's just fine. Ah, he's pretty fast, isn't he? Yeah. Alright, so recall checked, and now flap. Go to 5, flight control check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. And rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight control checked. Alright, let's get the latest QNH and the weather, because there might have been a change. It's 1026, but indeed temperatures dropped to 1 degree Celsius, yeah. So we want the charts here. Right, before taxi checklist please. Generators on APU, off start switches, continuous probe heat on same temp again. It's trip reset there, let's hope it's not a faulty pack or I've configured something wrongly. Let's get recall, there you go. So Preflight on, anti-ice off, aircon packs, auto bleeds on, and also should have auto flaps. We have 5 required, 5 selected, green light, and snap trip got 6.1 units set, required 6.1 units set. Start levers auto D10, flight controls checked, recall checked, full taxi check is complete. That's traffic, Ryanair 5 to Quebec, taxi, holding point, runway 22 for departure via Echo West. And Hotel 001 holding point, starts traffic. So just follow and sequence that guy. And off we go. Same temp again, yeah, something's not quite right. So it's a config checked. It's because it's cold, but not too sure why. It's already trim air, it's on Paxa Auto. Yeah, not too sure what could be causing it, to be honest with you. So there's our 3-minute warm-up done. So coming up on Hotel. Yeah, that's the same thing again. We don't know what's going on. We'll just assume that it's some sort of a faulty pack or something, yeah. Nothing much we can do about it. It's on to Hotel now.
Stansted traffic, Ryanair 997 November.
So off he goes for departure. Clacton to Echoes, no. So he's probably going to the east, yeah, maybe somewhere in Eastern Europe. So any change to departure briefing? None really. Everything's fairly standard, yeah. Next type 737A321, that's noted. And sun's coming up here at Stansted, looking very nice here. So the same thing again? Yeah, it's the same thing again. How's the temp? It's coming up, but yeah, it's still cold, so we expect to get that warning if we have that on takeoff. We'll clearly right before departure, we'll check, yeah, so we don't get it. So Sierra is on our right there. Not this one, but the next one. That's a report cabin. So that's got that it's secure. So before takeoff, checklist down to the line. Config is checked. Flaps we've got 5 green light. Slap trim 6.1 units set, and takeoff briefing reviewed. Cabin secure before takeoff checklist completed. To the line. So that's our Sierra. And then we'll turn right now. So Sierra 3 holding point, that's not what we want. We want the Sierra 1 holding point. So clear to line up as well. That's traffic, Ryanair 5 to Quebec, line up runway 22 via 01 for departure. So that's traffic. So right side clear, left guy is rolling. So let's go ahead and do the items. Slows down just a little. So before takeoff checklist, come below the line. MCP set transponder TARA, strobe lights on, landing lights on. Before takeoff checklist completed. So do a nice line up here.
On to traffic, Ryanair 997 November, airport, passing 3000 feet.
Alright, and let's say clear for takeoff, let's do rolling takeoff. South traffic, Ryanair 5 to Quebec, takeoff runway 22, no, 1 runway departure. That's it. So timing stabilized and set takeoff thrust. So that should be strip steady. So takeoff thrust set, indications are normal. Checked.
V1, rotate.
Pause and brake.
Gear up.
Traffic
400 L now.
for
10 miles southwest runway 2, Stansted.
And 1. Load the nose to accelerate, then we'll bug up. So, flaps 1. Let's go ahead and bug up. And flaps up. So, command A. Command temp speed. And let's say clear initially to climb to 6,000 feet now. Alright, 6,000 level change. And we'll keep the up speed over here, 214. Turning right now, passing 4,000, 2,000 to go, and let's say clear to flight level, let's say climb flight level 100. So climb now, flight level 100, let's delete the altitude restrictions. There you go, so yep, no restrictions, get rid of no altitude restrictions. So let's go VNAV, VF speed, up to takeoff checklist. Aircon press, cabin is climbing diff 2.5, packed auto bleeds on, and start switches are off, landing gear up and off, auto brake off, flaps up, no lights, and altimeters set standard now. Passing flight level 6 to now checked. Up to takeoff checklist complete. And much heading now. Alright, so traffic control has given us flight level 190 for initial climb and approaching level 100 now. So level 100, 3 minutes, not even 4 minutes to land. That's really impressive. So lights, release the crew, and release the packs as well. With the radar on your side, and reset these two guys here. And so we've been given a direct to Silver. Execute our nav, and yeah, cancel this restriction return. We're accelerating, but yeah, it's a the turn compute that, so let's go ahead and help it out just a little there. Execute there. Alright, so altimeter is passing level 115 now. Fuel, we've got balanced, 6 pumps on, crossfeed, correction, lights, APU, fasten belts, air content press, recall, checked, 10 checks complete. Alright, so get a bit of lighting up here. And, well, all looking fine. Let's go ahead and increase the range rings. Do need to delete the fix over there, so let's go ahead and delete the fix page. Yeah, all looking good. Accelerating 286 for the climb, match heading. It's going to be a very nice morning departure here out of Stansted. Yeah, London's just over that side. Very nice. And yeah, probably give ourselves a couple of shortcuts here and there to speed us up along the way. So, it's going to be uneventful. We'll see you for the approach and arrival into Ibiza. See you then. Welcome back. So currently got a descent passing level 114 now, and yeah, we're currently downwind on the arrival and flying the actual full length of the track, which is full length style, which is apparently what they do in real life, you know, all the way from Palma here. So currently on the quarter 4 Victor arrival, just passing waypoint, just approaching waypoint 2 knots. Max 220 knots, about 4,000, so aircraft is slowing down to meet the 220 restriction. It's checked. And after that, it's going to be Ibiza 911, 912, 913, 220 below, 210 below for 913, 3,000 above, and flight level 70 below for Ibiza 913. So yeah, that's all checked there. Not sure where they got. Yeah, there you go, 913, max 210, 70. At 9:30 max 21 plus 5065 3000 and DMAV max 210 above 3000. So yeah, 220 looking very nice. Yep, and then to Tiffin and then to Osnabrück for the arrival. So let's take a look here. Just started this runway 06 already. So Tiffin 3000 above, then Osnabrück 3000 above, and then to final fix 06 2000. Don't see any Maltese crosses, but this is probably the final approach fix, yeah. Final fix 06 2000 3000 above, 150 miles, the runway 06 straight to glide path. Now the missed approach for this is very strict, it's very complicated. Past 1100, so lights on. Fasten belts is already on. So altimeter's passing flight level 98 now. It's checked, and we have fuel balanced, 4 pumps on, lights, APU, fasten belts, aircon and press, recall, back end set to 25 degrees, temp checks complete. So monitor here, make sure don't go below the up speed for the arrival. With the set, since we are on path now. Right, so let's make sure that the local QNH is set correctly on the side. 1025, there you go. Already capturing the localized glide signals over here. It's checked. So once we start decelling there, we've got to go flap 1. Yeah. So the misapproach is rather complicated. I don't even know why it has to be so complicated, because yeah, maybe because of Palmer traffic or noise abatement, don't know. But runway heading to 800 and turn right knob for 2 miles India Bravo Alpha, which is the ident for the ILS, max 185. 2172 descent radio 121 India Bravo Alpha, outbound to 7 miles, then turn right on 9 DME on India Bravo Alpha to cross radio 150 and above and below 2500. So this and above 2500, then turn left to descent and follow radio 163. Yeah, so you turn left to descent 163. Then climb to 3000 feet, then a straight. Yeah, so certainly interesting. So 1000 to go, let's say further descent now, given to 3000 feet. So let's set altimeters. Set up QNH once, twice, and 3 times. Passing 8000 feet. Now let's check QNH 1025. So approach. Check this. Altimeter instrument set across checked. Approach 8s. India Bravo India, that's not correct. We wait for India Bravo Alpha for the correct ident. No, that's correct, sorry. Yeah, India Bravo India. That is correct, yeah. So that's checked and set. Approach check is complete. Yeah, my bad. So India Bravo Alpha is the Ibiza VOR, which we have tuned 1178. The side 111 is the course. As the ILS, course is 061 set. Category Charlie minimums 259 there, set as well. Okay. So yeah, complicated approach, missed approach, yeah, but it's all programmed in the FMC, so we'll just make sure LF is armed for the missed approach, and we should be all good. Okay, we're going to set now since it's a continuous turn 061. Alright, 061. Terrain display come on your side now since we're transition. Ibiza traffic, Ryanair 5 November, Quebec, turning left for the ILS runway 06 approach, Ibiza traffic. Currently passing 6,700 feet, approximately 5 miles to touchdown, Ibiza traffic. It's more like 20, but it's fine. So 1 speed. There you go. Right. So yeah, after landing we're going to be vacating on to yeah, it says Take Golf 2 So we'll probably take stand 2-1, seems to be most reasonable, yeah. I think we'll take somewhere here today. I'm really not too sure, yeah, we gate 10, but don't know what it corresponds to. So vacate out of Echo 5, Echo 4, probably Echo 4, left tango, Golf 2, then 2 Pakistan 2-1. So there you go, flap 1. We'll just hold a flap 1 speed for now, yeah, since we are below the glide. So let's go 4 lock. And let's go ahead and go vertical speed, 9 minutes. Speed, 4 lock, vertical speed. Just hold it until we get the approach. There is some traffic on that sim coming in for the approach as well. So we'll keep the speeds up. Standard Ryanair 16024 and all that stuff, yeah, all the good stuff. Right, well, it's a very clear day. We do already have the airport in sight. The runway's not quite in sight yet, but that's more of a texture issue probably. Yeah. So looking very nice here. We've got the island of, we're actually not too sure what the island is, but you can see the other island there. Is it Formentera? Yeah, something like that, Formentera. And this is Ibiza itself. The Balearic Islands. Yeah, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, to be honest with you. But
Ibiza traffic, Alba in 45 uniform Victor, over India Bravo 130, established on the localizer 06, Ibiza traffic.
Victor traffic, Ryanair 5 to Quebec, currently 15 track miles to touchdown, Victor traffic. Same thing, just a little ahead of him, yeah, so we'll try to keep the speed up. Let's go armed approach, glide slope armed. So he estimated the track miles, I'm not too sure how far exactly he is behind us, yeah, should be just fine, it's at 6,500 feet, yeah, so ultimately it's quite a bit more to go. So, yeah, seems like we're not capturing it very nicely with this sort of descent rate. Should we pull back a little? Let's pull back a little. Let's go 700. Yeah. Because I do want to capture it. So, cabin crew, 6 for landing. So speed's dropping a little, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to go ultra quiet, which, well, I think for Ryanair they count ultra quiet as having ruined your CDA, so we ruined our CDA because we didn't go 5 feet. But yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's all good. Capturing glide slope now. Any moment now. So there you go, single channel glide slope. It's checked. Let's go flap 5. So looking all good, let's get our sunshade out on the right side, probably needed a little to help this, and the FA probably will have to do the same. Alright, let's approach altitude 3000 set, course set, runway heading set as well, and we are pretty much ready to go. 4 miles, gear down, flight 15, yeah. All looking very nice.
2500.
There's a couple of rock faces there. Unfortunately, textures resolution's not too great, but yeah, so overall it's just fine. So, all looking very nice. We'll call him 5 mile final just to let him know that we're 5 mile final for him to for a little update on spacing separation. Yeah. Big the traffic, runway 5 number Quebec, 5 mile final runway 06 Ibiza. Right, coming on 4 miles. Just nice, idle thrust, flap 5 speed. So, get down, flap 50. Start switches. Speed brake. And let's go flap 30 now. So let's say clear to land. Landing checklist, start switches, continuous recall, checked, speed brake up, green light, auto brake, traction landing, get down, 3 green, auto brake, 3 flaps, 30 green light, and landing checked, landing lights on, landing checklist complete. So let's go ahead and disconnect and fly down manually. So runway is not too long, but I do want to vacate expeditiously because there's traffic behind, so let's not float this. Plus 100 checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
أنا Ibiza traffic Alpine 45 Uniform Victor 5 Alpine runway 06 Ibiza.
Speed brake up. There's a normal. So nice to have the rapid exit taxiway indicator lights. So we'll take the next one there. And you're braking. The traffic runway 5 of the Quebec runway vacated, Echo for taxi, Golf 2, Tango for parking stands, parking stand 2-1, beat the traffic. So Tango Golf 2, that's what it should have said. So 10 knots for the turn. Versus stowed. And here we come. Welcome to Ibiza. So reset the trim. Trim 4 units set. And Golf 2 would be the next one on our right. Yeah, the next one on the right, which is coming up here. Where's the Alpine boy? That's coming into land, so not too bad. Spacing was good. So Golf 2 coming up. Golf 2 is checked, max span 52 meters, that's noted. Yeah, we're certainly below that. So this can come back on down to 100, 3-1, and 19 to 37, taking us down 2-1, so yeah, all the way there. So let's go ahead and go up to 15 knots here. So coming up on 3 minutes shortly. Nice Sukhoi Superjet there. Pretty rare sight, I've got to say. Yeah. It says it's an MD-83 on yeah, on the pilot client, so not too sure what's going on there. And this is a very nice scenery, by the way, Ibiza. I think this is one of the first good sceneries that Builds released way back in the day. I think, like, yeah. So yeah. They do have a 2024 compatible version now. It's been upgraded, but I think this is still pretty nice, yeah. Aeroporto de Ibiza, or Ibiza, not too sure to pronounce it. So coming up in 3 minutes, so shutdown number 2.
Ibiza traffic, EC45 uniform, Victor, VKS runway 06, and taxiing span 28 by Tango and Golf 2, Ibiza traffic.
Alright, stand 2-1, coming up. Just say self-maneuvering stand. Let's go lights off. Weather radar is confirmed off. So we'll use this to guide us to turn, stopping later. Right, well, that'll do. Right, brake set, and we did start the APU once again. Yeah, that's my bad. I do have a bad habit of not starting the APU. So we'll wait for it to start. 1 minute. The meantime, yeah, looking pretty fine. Trim has been reset to 4 units, and yeah, overall pretty enjoyable flight down here to Ibiza, I've got to say. Yeah, good weather, skies are clear. So yeah, AP is just starting up now. And the Alpine boys taxiing in, stand 28 he did say. Here Golf 2 and Tango, actually Tango 2, Tango and Golf 2, yeah, I said it the wrong way round. So here comes the APU. We got 2 blue, 1 red engines dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ibiza. Cabin crew, doors disarming, cross-check. So, engines spooling down, let's go 2000 standby. And these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and do the shutdown checklist. So, transient shutdown checklist. Electrical on APU, fasten belts off, Preflight auto, anti-ice off, fast recorder on, aircon packs auto, engine bleeds on, APU bleed off, exterior lights set, start switches off, auto brake off, speed brake down detent, flaps up, no lights. Parking brake set, start levers cut off, weather radar off, transponder 2000 standby, CVR CB in, and the cockpit door. It's up, unlocked. Transient shutdown checklist complete. So let's go ahead and extend some air stairs and get some chocks in. So request a sky there, and extend request. Let's get these guys and let's get our lavatory and open the front left door. So there you go, that's the Alpine boy coming in. Alpine Shepherd boy. Well, not really, but yeah. So, 9 Hotel Quebec Bravo Lima looking very nice here on the ground at Ibiza, yeah. So, yeah, nowadays I don't really do turnarounds because, well, they're kind of exhausting to do, to be honest with you, yeah, but yeah, very nice here on the ground at Ibiza, and this crew will probably operate next couple sectors, 4 sectors, that's the standard for Ryanair, I believe, day. Then they'll be back by the afternoon, back at Stansted. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.